Hello, my name is Tato Taco, and this is a video all about me. So, first off, my name is Tato, like how you pronounce taco or potato. Now, I use VC Face to animate my VTuber model. Although it's very basic, I couldn't find any way to make my hair curly like it is in real life. Maybe in the future I'll give it more time to perfect or some shit. Um, The way that I made my VTuber model is by using VRoid Studios. And this is like one of the basic outfits that appears there, so easy, simple, fast, and cheap. All of this is free, by the way. I mainly use OBS to live stream and to record my videos, like this one. I mainly stream on Twitch and on YouTube. Originally, I used to also stream on the YouTube short format, but it's a pain in the ass to do with my current setup with OBS. So I mainly canned that idea. Now, I also have subtitles that are blurred. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Most of the time, it's funny what they come up with. Thank you, AI. This is actually pretty fun. Or maybe my accent is pretty horrible. I don't know. One or the two. So, why did I decide to become a VTuber model? Well, it's because I really don't want to show my face online. At least not to everybody, or at least not yet. Now, I also don't want to show you my room or the people that even every once in a while come by, like my sister or my parents, or anyone else in that matter, or whatever is happening behind me. I want to spare you from watching all of that. Anyways, that's mainly the reason why I became a VTuber model. Now, when I originally started, I didn't have a VTuber model, I just wanted to be a faceless. But the idea of having a VTuber model really was attractive and fun, so I might as well give it a try. And here I am. Although I do have plans for the future to change how I look and to add lore and all of that shit, I'm still trying to figure certain things out, like modeling on Blender, and to also learn how to animate and all that shit. But in due time. For now, you're stuck with this bald head. Now, a little bit more about myself. When I originally started, I used to be an interpreter. Mainly, I was an interpreter from, well, at first I was an interpreter from Spanish to English for customer service. And sometimes me pueden escuchar hablar en español en ciertos streams o directos o videos con mis amigos, ya de que ellos también hablan español. Now, if you didn't understand that, well, I'm sorry. But just to refresh you, every once in a while with my friends, I mainly talk in Spanish. Now, the job that I used to have was pretty cool. I used to meet a lot of interesting people. I used to help a lot of people. Eventually, I went from customer service to medical interpretation. It was pretty good, helping people at hospitals or psychiatric wards. Although what really sucked was that most of the time I was just selling insurance. That's pretty boring. But those were the times where I used to stream mainly during the day. Nowadays I mainly stream at night, but I'll get into that later. Back then I used to be more muted, or every once in a while just unmute myself, although that did lead to some issues. Issues that I might need to fix in the future if I remember myself to do so. But for now, eh, not that many people are watching, not that many people care, so here I am. I know that someone out there, just by hearing that, they're going to scour the internet and find everything about me, but whatever. Um, yeah, originally it was pretty good, but the same reason as for why I'm a VTuber is the same reason I was having issues with that job. They wanted me to be a video interpreter. They wanted me to have a camera with me at all times. And honestly, that's so annoying because one thing is doing this for fun, to show your face for fun. I can make expressions, I can flip you guys off. I cannot do that on camera on the job because no matter how much politeness I put into my voice, if you're being a belligerent asshole on a call, I'm flipping you off, man. I'm making faces. I'm trying to strangle you through the screen. But eventually, after many problems with that company, I eventually got fired. Oh, boo. It was not the happiest days. But I continue on. I kept somewhat streaming. Mainly, I went on hiatus, but meh. Eventually, I did find another job, a job that I liked, paid well, was pretty alright, and that's when I started streaming again. And mainly, I started my new series for multiplayer, single player, and retro games. One that I do intend of keep doing in the future. For now, I did take a break, mainly due to family and health related reasons. I think I spoke about them previously in some of my videos. But just to give you a recap, if you didn't see that, I originally was being visited by my parents, well, my mom, and I was trying to be a good son and spend more time with her whenever I wasn't working. And then after she left, I immediately got sick. Like, god damn it. Fuck. And honestly, I got too sick to the point I thought that it was something more serious, but in the end, I was full of shit. Literally. Afterwards, I got better. I started feeling better. And then immediately I got fired again. This time, it wasn't because I didn't like the job or because I was doing something wrong. Now, as to the nature of my last job, I used to work for, well, I can't really say now, can I? But my work used to revolve around helping people with immigration to the United States. But given the problems that are currently going over there, they decided that they couldn't hire my services anymore, so they said, thank you, but goodbye. And here I am again. At least this time, things ended a little bit more amicably, I'd say. I mean, if in the given case anything goes to how it was, maybe I can ask for that job back again. Because I really liked it. It was pretty nice helping people trying to stay in the United States. But, oh well. You know, I do have a saying. No matter how big the storm, tomorrow will be a sunny day. Although sometimes it is hard not to see the storm that is right in front of you. And just focus on that. But I know I'll be alright. And so will you. Whoever you are, if you're watching this, don't worry. Things will get better. Even if they don't. Even after that, things have always the possibility to get better. Don't give up. Not because I say so, but because you have to find a way to get things better. So, with that said, I know that'll be alright. But even though I do know that things will turn for the better, that doesn't mean I don't have to stop trying to make things better for myself. Also, I should really go to sleep. It's incredibly late right now. So wherever you are, whoever you are, don't worry. I believe in you. Sleep well.